Attention, attention. This is a police message.
Petrol bombs and fireworks thrown at police and a hijacked bus set on fire. Violence has gripped Northern Ireland as old divides and post-Brexit tensions cast a shadow over a tenuous peace. I'm Peter Flanagan for Bloomberg News in Dublin. Here's what you need to know.
Should disperse immediately. Force is about to be used against violent individuals.
What's behind the violence in Northern Ireland? While the spark that has set off the violence and demonstrations can be traced back to policing issues, it's unlikely they would have escalated to this point if not for ongoing controversy over the Brexit agreement. Part of that agreement, known as the Northern Ireland Protocol, has inflamed tensions among unionists who want Northern Ireland to remain part of the United Kingdom, along with England, Scotland and Wales.
Brexit is a huge transformation. So essentially, the peace process in Northern Ireland relied on a careful balance between Britain and Ireland, Northern Ireland being both British and Irish. And within the EU, that was possible, not just in economic and legal terms, obviously following the same rules, etc., but also in political and symbolic terms. That's been very much disrupted by Brexit. The majority of unionists voted to leave. There's traditional Euroscepticism amongst unionists, majority of nationalists voting to remain. And you had this additional element of polarisation within Northern Ireland.
What is the Northern Ireland Protocol and why is it being so controversial? Well, the protocol is part of the Brexit agreement that avoids checks at the border between Northern Ireland and the Irish Republic. The protocol effectively keeps Northern Ireland in the EU's customs area and much of the single market. That means cargo coming from mainland Britain needs to be checked before or on entry to the region. That ensures it meets the bloc's rules and standards. Essentially, the border has moved to the Irish Sea. The deal also allows Northern Irish exporters to have easy access to Europe's single market and Britain's internal market. But some unionists believe it has undermined Northern Ireland's place in the UK. Most fundamentally, Northern Irish unionists say it's wrong that the province isn't treated in the same way as England, Scotland and Wales. On a more practical basis, Northern Irish importers say the system has created more paperwork, delays and costs when goods are brought into the region. So is the protocol guaranteed to last? Well, Northern Ireland will be given a say on the protocol in 2024. Though the precise details have yet to be set out, the region's power-sharing assembly will vote on the accord. If a simple majority backs the protocol, another vote will be held 4 years later. If the measure gains the support of both nationalist and unionist groups, there won't be another vote for 8 years. If the Assembly scraps the protocol, though, the border question could well be back on the agenda. Could Brexit hasten a united Ireland? Well, it's unlikely anytime soon. Nearly a century after partition, a majority in Northern Ireland want to remain part of the UK. Still, the fact that the possibility is being openly discussed again is testament to the forces unleashed by Brexit. Under a provision of Northern Ireland's peace agreement, a so-called border poll on Irish unification could only take place if the UK government considers such a referendum would likely be passed. I'm Peter Flanagan for Bloomberg News in Dublin.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.